No man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable.
I remember my first heartbreak in my senior year of high school left me utterly devastated. This girl had me down bad. I remember checking her social media accounts multiple times a day just to see what was on her mind, and I cared so much about her that it left me feeling empty inside. You see, as a man, when we choose a woman, we give her our all. We put so much time, effort, and money towards that girl to make it work. We want to see her smile and laugh by our side. We want that feminine presence that comforts us because we measure our entire value based on that woman's acceptance of us. I believe in order to become a man, we must go through the trial of heartbreak because this trial challenges us the most. It gives us two paths. One path is the easy one of drinking, smoking, partying, and finding the next rebound girl to forget about the last one. But there's one other path. This path is much more difficult, requires a ton of time and pure dedication, but it promises true confidence and character after years of obstacles. You see, as a man, when she rejects you, it's very easy to taint your soul with getting lost in endless pleasure, but you have to remember your sole mission is to make her regret losing you, and regret she will. Here are 3 principles that will make her regret losing you. Principle number 1, create your own value. One movie that portrays this principle very well is The Social Network. The actor playing Mark Zuckerberg gets his heart broken by his girlfriend at the bar and leaves him devastated. So he runs back to his dorm room and tries to get her attention by essentially building Facebook. That's right, Facebook was created because of a heartbreak, or at least that's what the movie shows. Mark Zuckerberg made it his life purpose to make Facebook work no matter what, just to make his ex regret leaving him. That is why it's your mission to do whatever it takes to make her regret losing you by creating your own value. Start by grinding and saving all your money. Only invest into 3 pillars: your physical health, your mental health, your finance. A strong man with money and high emotional intelligence is a dangerous man that every girl dreams of. These exact 3 traits is what's gonna make you so desirable and make that girl regret rejecting you in the first place. A man who has built a strong body has also built a strong mind. And with great physical and mental health, you're gonna leave your ex wondering why she left you in the first place. She'll start thinking, oh, maybe it was me who held him back in life. She's gonna start getting insecure and regret the man that she left. And once your ex sees that you're doing so well, that is the ultimate revenge as a guy. The truth is, when girls break up with us, they'll always get attention in the next guy because they have options. As a man, you just have to grind until you have the options. And this typically takes 5 to 10 years, but 2 to 3 years is a good foundation to build good mental, physical health and start to save a good amount of money to invest in yourself. So remember these 3 pillars and she will regret losing you in the future. Principle number 2, ghost mode. Disappear. Just disappear from this world. Cut off anything unnecessary from your life. Cut off your toxic friends. Get rid of social media and stop talking to girls for 2 years. Yes, you heard me. Stop talking to a woman for 2 years. How are you going to attract women if you can't even prioritize yourself before women? You know what attracts women the most? When you truly don't give an F about their attention or time. They can feel that shit, bro. I'm speaking out of experience. A woman can feel when you don't care about her, or better yet, when you don't prioritize her because you have all these other objectives and priorities ahead of her. When she sees that you're on a mission and all these other guys are chasing her, she's gonna want you even more. She's gonna want your acceptance and emotions more than anyone in the world. And I'll tell you why. The worst thing a man can do is give a woman attention and emotions, because you're basically telling that woman that she has your balls anytime. A woman doesn't want a man that doesn't have control over his emotions. Control yourself. That's what I mean by chasing and focusing the important things in your life. After my last rejection from a girl I really liked, I slowly distanced myself away from everyone and made it my sole mission to grind on the 3 pillars. 2 years later, I met the most beautiful woman in the world, and guess what? She asked me out. At the time, I thought that was impossible. I didn't believe it. I'm like, how is a 10 out of 10 girl asking me out? This has never happened in my life. And you know what the reason was? It's because I didn't care about winning her attention or her emotions. I just treated her like a total stranger with respect, and she absolutely loved that. There were so many guys that was chasing her at the time, trying to get her number, trying to go on dates with her, and guess who she went for? The guy who didn't give an F about her. And you don't have to be a douchebag to attract girls. I know a lot of guys that put on this like tough persona, or they get traumatized by women, so you know they put out this huge big wall and they treat all women like shit, and they start attracting the wrong girls, like these hoes that you just don't want to be associated with, and their relationships are super toxic, they have no boundaries, they disrespect each other, and it's actually disgusting if you ask me. So this is all to say you can still be a kind-hearted dude with a strong hold of his emotions and still attract many women, and more importantly, the right woman. It just takes confidence to pull this off, and you get confidence from accomplishing these crazy feats such as those 3 pillars we talked about. Once you make those 3 pillars and all your other accomplishments your identity, man, it's just the most beautiful blessing in the world, because you just carry yourself with true confidence as a man. So trust me, go ghost mode and stop chasing. Principle number 3, rejection is a powerful motivator. That motivation after a heartbreak hits different. I remember after every single big rejection from a girl, I'd level up. I remember a girl disrespecting me at work when I used to work as a dinner busser like 8 years ago, and I swear within a month I got a way better job than anyone at that restaurant. So every time I got rejected, especially by women, there's like this built-in motivator in you, kind of like this instinct that takes over, that makes you want to do whatever it takes to level up. And I highly recommend you listen to that. You can even say this YouTube channel that I created was a result of rejection. Rejection is such a powerful tool, bro. Instead of feeling insecure about it, look at rejection as redirection, because it's through getting rejected that leads in the direction of our true potential. When she rejects you, you have a lot of built up resentment, energy, and anger in you. It's very crucial, please listen to this, it's very crucial that you don't use that towards stupid shit like smoking weed, like getting drunk, like hitting on girls and smashing the next one, because these pleasures give you an outlet to forget about your pain. But the problem is, it's only making your void in your heart bigger. So the more you do it, it's like an endless loop that never solves your problems. The only way to fix your problem is to face it and put your new energy into something called delayed gratification. Delayed gratification is when you do something hard right now for a reward in the future. The harder the task and the longer it takes, the bigger the reward. For example, if you go hit the gym right now for like a month, nothing's gonna really happen. But if you hit the gym for like 2 to 5 years, that delayed gratification, the results, that reward is gonna be so much sweeter, and it's gonna show on your body. And this applies in every fundamental aspect of life. I truly believe that. When you build a business that takes 5 to 10 years, the fruits of your labor is reaped after you build that business. You don't get paid right away. You're getting paid after waiting 5 to 10 years of building that business. And the same goes for building your 3 pillars that we talked about in principle 1. The longer you wait, the more the rewards you'll face. So here's a list of both instant and delayed gratification. I want you to answer, what man do you think will make his ex regret losing him? The person who indulges in instant gratification, or the person who delays their gratification, from just looking at these examples. So remember to use rejection as a powerful motivator towards delayed gratification, and she will regret losing you. Listen, at the end of the day, all of these principles are way easier said than done, and takes years and years of execution to actually see any results. In reality, it's going to take her a long time to start regret losing you, and she might not even care to notice at that point. But the point is that change in mentality of using that energy towards building that new character. That is the point of this video. Women will always have options, and it's your job to make sure she has the best one. So don't delude yourself and blame women for rejecting you. At the end of the day, they are right for rejecting you. You should be actually thanking them whenever they reject you, because they are giving you a sign that you are not good enough, that you're not working hard enough. And the truth is, none of us work hard enough. There's always extra work that needs to be done. There's always extra books that need to be read. There's always extra reps at the gym that needs to be pushed. There's always something that we can leap into that we're not doing. So that rejection is just another sign for you to level the F up. I made this video to remind every guy in the world that it's never too late to come back from heartbreak. And even though it feels absolutely terrible at the time, I know how you feel, it sucks, man. But it's not the end of the world, because the obstacle becomes the way in our life, and rejection is just another way of redirecting our life to a better purpose. Keep your head up and transform into an effing monster. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like this video. I'm Isa. I post here every weekend. Until next time.